Okay, so let's get started on these side quests. What should we start with first? Well, let's zoom out. Uh, I don't know. Let's go left to right. Why not? You always thought about getting a PC, but I've never been willing to spend the amount of money for a good PC. Well, the good thing about, I mean, it sucks that initial spend is a lot, but once you do that initial spend, upgrading is not as expensive. Like, you can get a relatively, decent setup for $1,000, even cheaper, really. Um, and then, in a couple of years, when you want to upgrade the graphics card, you can just upgrade the graphics. Or if you need more RAM or CPU. Now, sometimes things aren't compatible,
It's still here,
but
after all
usually,
these years. A lot smaller than I remember.
hey, I mean,
You're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy.
if you pay for like the online service for like PlayStation
I
or
wasn't being
Xbox,
serious.
it's like
You two go on without
you'll
me.
almost be saving money for real.
I doubt that boat will hold a third. If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Well, I mean, I guess what is it like? Yeah, because the online service is free. I mean, you need internet, but you need that anyways with the consoles. But you don't have to. I'm still surprised that they charge for online connectivity. It's like something they like back when they first started that. It was a new thing, and it was probably expensive for the upkeep on the
This place hasn't
servers.
changed at
But
all.
nowadays, I feel like
The
it's
rook
something
root's
they
right
need to
through
get
those
rid of,
trees.
but
Come on.
they just don't talk about it. You've been working on Dark Souls 1
Place you
save.
there. I bet I could
You've
still
gotten
beat
every
you.
boss up and your character's level 200. I've been thinking about doing a magic, you know, I don't know what you want to call it, a sorcerer's playthrough. I never used magic in the game. Might be fun to use some magic.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
It's possible to make a better PC for a PS than a PS5 for $500. Yeah, for sure. Depending on where you live, I suppose. But yeah, started New Game Plus. You wanted to use Artorias' sword. I forgot I gave his soul back to his girlfriend. Went hollow in front of Londo Blacksmith, realizing
Coming
that
here helped me to forget who I was.
most people
Or
would just
wasn't.
kill her. I don't know if I
Prince.
can't
Shield.
remember who she
Son
is.
his
Is
mother
she in
could
the
love.
DLC? Maybe I just don't know who she is.
Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
Oh, yeah. I didn't do the DLC in that game, unfortunately. We'll go back to it at some point.
This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword.
You want me to do the DLC after this? We could. Hey,
Well, well.
thanks for the like, Penguin,
You never
and
stopped
have a
looking
good
for
night.
me. Did you, boy?
Would I rather live in
Thank you,
Australia or Denmark?
Torgal,
I live in the U.S. That'd be my top
for
choice. But if
never
I had to
giving
pick
up.
from those two, it'd probably be Denmark. I've
For
seen the
never
animals in
forgetting.
Australia. I ain't messing with them.
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
I think if we try to do the DLC in Dark Souls, we're gonna have to kill quite a few bosses because I started New Game Plus.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming.
I think at the very least we need to get to the library.
I think I know where we're going.
As if it's a small sacrifice, not too many. Yeah, we need to get the pendant in Duke's archives.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you.
I suppose it's not too
But
bad
without it,
with in New Game Plus when we
we
have
wouldn't
all
be
those
who we
cool
are today.
weapons and all that extra
And we
strength.
certainly can steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
I'd have to look through my playthrough. I wonder if we ever went to the Painted World. But also, I mean, I know we didn't do the DLC, and I know we didn't go to Ash Lake. Don't know if we didn't go to the Painted World. Charged Sparring Sword. Cavil's Fang. Increases Torgal's attack potency. Even a legendary king surrounded by the realm's greatest knights and blessed by the very heavens would have found himself hard pressed to unite the warring tribes of ancient Valistia. Fortunately, we had the help of his fine and trusty hound, Cavil. New game plus 4 kings is a crazy amount of health. I don't think you even need to kill the 4 kings, right? Oh, I guess if you want to beat
Sorry
the
for the
game.
wait. We're ready.
You think if I go back to Dark Souls 1 just to do the DLC, we should beat the game? I was thinking of just doing the DLC and like not finishing the game. Oh, for the Lord Souls, you need that to open the doors of the golden. Yeah, I think with the golden fog gates. Yeah. I wonder. I wonder if the DLC in Elden Ring is going to be a late game because I did New Game Plus for that as well, so we're pretty much at the beginning.
Mid's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
For the golden fog gates, you need to beat ONS. Oh yeah, I know to get to get the golden fog gates, yeah, you need to beat ONS, but to unlock them, don't you need to beat the lords or no? I forget how to unlock the golden fog gates. I mean to open them, not to just unlock them. What else do I need? I got the oil. Yeah, I think I looked it up once. There's surprisingly very, very little bosses you have to kill in Elden Ring to beat the game. So getting to the end of that game won't be too much of an issue. I wonder if Torgal has a different chain. We got an item for Torgal. Have we always been able to equip stuff for Torgal? I just haven't. ONS. Open golden fog gates, beat all bosses beyond the fog gates, access to kill in the first flame, yeah. Let me check this. It'd be crazy if I was able to, like, equip stuff for Torgal the whole time. Oh no, this is something for us to put on. I guess we can take this off. We don't... Oh my god, I can't believe we still have this. I don't even have this ability on anymore. Uh... Ice Age damage by 12%. Reduces the cooldown by 1.5. Flame Breath. The healing potency might be helpful. Reduces Judgment Bolt cooldown by 9 seconds. I think maybe that. And now this, we don't really need the money. When equipped, the pet commands are executed automatically. Torgal will adapt. It shouldn't be an item. It should just be standard. I think these these items we got for the deals are just pre-order, right? Increase attack, heat wave, rising flames damage, 10%. Oh, I think we have that on already. Damn. Defense by 30. Oh, 40%? Damn, I think we might take that one for real. Increases combo damage. Okay, I think we're actually gonna go for that 40%. That's a huge amount. I think we'll just leave this for now. Armor does almost nothing in New Game Plus Dark Souls 1. Well, I don't care about that as long as my weapons still do tons of damage. Ah, there we go. More oil. For some reason you like Soul of Cinder, no cutscene, no dramatic entry, just sitting on the bonfire waiting for the chosen undead. True that. Alright, have a good night, cat. Okay, done with that. Let's go accept this quest, I guess. Fort King's New Game Plus is kind of broken. If there's only one left, keep spamming explosions, waiting for the next king to spawn. It might be worth investing in some magic. I didn't use much magic in pretty much any of the Souls game. That might be a good idea to do. Oh, this dude is still here.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Pyromancy's best because you don't need a stat to wield. Oh, we're going to be a new game plus. Could always put points in intellect.
You need to
I think-
evacuate. No. Your place,
Using a staff.
How long do
But you have access to more magic with the staff. You got Chaos Fireball or something. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know the magic in the game too well, so
Lies again by the sound of it.
I just try a little bit of everything.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You know, sometimes
You're making a mistake.
I wish we could just like choose a different path in this side quest
Come, Clive.
where we can just like
If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to
we
help
can
save
just
the
go
town.
sit on a hill
You're right.
looking
Let's
down
move
at this
further.
village and watch them be ransacked and just
You lied
murdered.
about being one of us. And you're lying now.
These guys like change their tune so fast, it's crazy.
Raving about now.
Lord Ferda,
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Blue Boy is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Let me guess, he went to go fight the Akashic himself. Oh, maybe not.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
It's you who should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far away!
Run!
Just go!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Come on, then.
Just go.
Lubor. Wait. Someone's coming.
Come on!
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well?
His kids are smarter than everybody else here.
Stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going.
Crazy when they found out he was a bearer, they just like switched into like this mob.
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Yeah, I'm sure their solution is pretty much to ask me to do it. Wonder who that Assassin's Creed guy is. That dude back there in the back looking. Don't remember him. I'm sure we've met him
Allow
before.
me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalimil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalimil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Man, this quest is taking forever. I suppose we
Looks like everyone's ready.
Suppose we just accepted it. Now, which one was it? Lines in the sand. Aiming high. I think it was actually, yeah, this one. And we can teleport